Okay, so A Quiet Place is a movie that I watched like 3 weeks ago, and there was and it would have been a really great movie had it not been for this one huge, inescapable, unignorable plotline. So, the movie opens. Day 89, something like that. So, that's how long these creatures have been on Earth. And you have this family, John Krasinski, the other ones, and so the movie opens like that. There's like a little scene, someone dies, title card, and then it's day 400 something. And at this time, the mom of the family is now pregnant. And first of all, second of all, that means that she would have had to conceive that child while the monsters were present in the world. Third of all, where did y'all find the time to have sex? I mean, I get it. It's only in the pornos that people are incredibly loud during sex, but still, where do you find a quiet place to fuck and have a kid? Fourth of all, you decide to keep it. Now, that's my hugest problem. So the biggest plot, pretty much the biggest plot line of this movie is that mom is going to have a child. Oh god, how are we gonna have this child and keep it safe with these crazy monsters around? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too. And so yeah, you're bringing this screaming, crying, fleshy creature into this world where if you sneeze, you die. Like, and nobody in the movie questions this. Like, it's just fine. Like, okay, you're pregnant and you're gonna have a baby in this world where it's incredibly dangerous to cough. Fine. Like, nobody questions it. Not the dad, not the kids. Nobody cares. It's just, okay. You already have a deaf child and a child with severe anxiety, and you want to bring a baby into this mix. Like, it's just, nobody even questions it. And it just makes it so hard to root for these characters. Like, if you can manage to ignore that plotline, then it's a great movie, but it's so big and in your face, you can't get away from it because it's such a crucial piece of this movie. One way they could have fixed it is to maybe have the conception of the child be an accident, which, again, back to point 2, where did you have time to fuck? But besides that, you could have accidentally conceived it, maybe, there could have been, some family turmoil. Maybe the dad's like, hey, abort the child, like Red Letter Media suggested, hey, why didn't you abort that fucking baby? Like that, or, what I hoped would happen, that sounds dark, what I thought maybe was gonna happen to make this situation better while I was sitting in the theater is okay, maybe they give birth to the child, alright? Fine, and then they kill it immediately, because that's the smart thing to do in this incredibly dire survival situation. But no. After child is born, they try to keep it safe and alive, because it's obvious that the mother really misses the child that died in the beginning. So maybe that could have been a thing. She's, obsessed with replacing that dead child, and maybe the husband is like, oh, you're fucking crazy bitch. Maybe they could have sacrificed her because she's a crazy bitch. Something like that, but it's just apparently we're all supposed to just accept that them deciding to have a baby in this world is fine, and it doesn't make them incredibly stupid. Like, maybe y'all deserve to die if you're gonna be like that. Like, God. So yeah, that's my problem with A Quiet Place, and I'm still really mad about it. What the fuck, John Krasinski? I can't. I can't. Like, if you can just sort of push that plot line to the side, if you can just watch the movie first. It's really hard to ignore while you're watching the movie. You can't watch this movie and not constantly have baby, 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 baby beaten into you. So you can just go home and try to forget the infant and just look at the movie without infant plotline, and it's pretty good. So yeah, that is my biggest problem with A Quiet Place. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.